all slide quite quickly all the way to the end, and then they land inside of this. And this gully is starting off with a source block, and then stops, and then starts another one, and then stops, and then this one is a full 7 blocks all the way to this point here, where it ends. Got to talk quickly because we've got 14% battery, 13% battery. This is rubbish. So yeah, and they all just run their way all the way into the bottom here, and this is a 5 deep gully. And then at the bottom of it is a hopper and a half block, and the hopper and the half block, they sit there, and then they land on it, and then 2 pistons up 2.5, in fact half a block up from where they're standing, there are 2 pistons that crush them, so they can't jump onto the first block and so jump out of the trap. They are effectively just doomed, and they start to flatten them. So they start to get flattened, and there's I can't remember what it's called. It's not a monostable tick. I'm going to have to look it up. It's effectively a timer. It's very clever. I'll try and remember to put these all in the description. If I don't, I'm rubbish. I apologise. So they all drop into here, and then this has got a 26 item pulse going on. And if they land inside of this gully while it's closed, they still can't get out, because there's actually a 2 gap from the top of the trap to the water is a 2 block gap. So they're effectively just jumping up, and they can't get back onto the land. And they just sit there listening to their brethren die below them, and knowing that as soon as it opens up, they're going in and they're going to die. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you all this carpet is all it's all hoppers. And those hoppers are carrying stuff, so you can't really see it from here, but behind this wall is the crusher that's crushing them. This half block allows items to pop through into these hoppers. This is the ticker. Now what's happening is, as the items transfer, because they're getting energized, this block is effectively telling the items inside of here to move. It's very... I don't understand it fully. I need to read up about it a bit more. But what you'll see is this red block here, it starts at about 20. So I can see the proper number: 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So there are 30 items inside of this. Those 30 items then transfer between these 2 hoppers, and as it goes, this block moves back and forth constantly. So in theory, I could put some repeaters and just transfer this energy out without bothering. You know, I could get a tick of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What I'm doing is I'm energizing this block here. Sorry, no, this power is going up to here. It's then energizing this block here, and then this redstone is energizing this block. So this block is a sticky piston, and then behind this block is another sticky piston. So this is basically sending this configuration here is sending a signal to two sticky pistons that crush them every 30 seconds or so. I think it's actually every 15 seconds, because that appears to be half a second tick roughly. Every 15 seconds it crushes them. I did some rule of thumb guesswork here, and it appears that 30 items is enough to kill most things, most pigmen in here in one shot. So they effectively just die, and then about half a second to a second later it opens like that. So there appear to be some items just fly out of it every now and then, but I've not noticed any particular loss in earnings from it or anything. We've got so much rotten flesh that it's incredible. I can't explain. So yeah, that's basically it at the moment. I'm going to continue working on it. Obviously, lots of nice lights, lots of nice explanations of everything. Items going along here. I'm thinking about lighting these up and putting these images on these blocks, and the same along here, so I can see what's actually got selected, what's actually been selected from afar, because I don't know if this shows in the video at all, but from here, I'm down here, it's hard to tell exactly which one these lights apply to, especially if it's something like this feather here is 4 items in, it's that one. So that isn't even slightly underneath it. It's actually underneath the slime block, and it's quite difficult to figure out exactly which one is which one of these items is actually gone and switched on. But it's very useful to be able to see what's going on anyway. I just thought I'd make it slightly easier. All these lights and things, I mean, you don't need them for any of this. This is literally just because I wanted to. I would sit here and I'd just wait and guess which one would light up, and which one of these would get the item going into. And I wanted to see, I'm fascinated by this stuff. I want to know what's going on, what I'm getting from everything, where it's going. It's I find these things fascinating. So I'm just gonna repair this. So mossy stone, my little rule of thumb is me saying this item moves. So mossy stone here, and then down the end, I don't know if I actually replaced it properly, but there should be mossy stone down there as well. So that basically click, go in, done. Yeah, so that's it. Oh, also I'm planning to create roughly here a 5 beacon tower. That'll fire 5 different full-size beacons all the way up to the sky, uncovered. The idea being that I'll have 5 beacons with each of the abilities. In fact, I can probably show you. I've got a lovely low battery warning on my laptop here. So I'll have all. I'll need 6 crumbs. So yeah, secondary regeneration, and I'm going to get all of these as well. So basically, I want to see all of these lit up, and that's my plan. Because this is a communal hub. I want people that are here to get full regeneration powers and everything. So if they're being attacked or they're dying horribly, they can come here to heal up very quickly, pick up some food, some resources. In the miscellaneous chest there will be some armor and such, so they can nick this. Anything that's in here, usually armor, will be incredibly useful to them. But I just want to leave them to it. They can have, literally everybody can have whatever the hell they want from this stuff. I've set it up so that it's all free of charge. They can, I don't care. It's not. There's no value in me keeping it. So when I've done all this, what I'm going to be doing myself is I'm going to set myself a base, not necessarily here, but somewhere nearby. And this is going to be, I'm going to create a train station that links me to this. That's my plan. And then hopefully, when the community centre's done, I'll get some more visitors on the server, which will be excellent, because I don't want to be alone in the server. That's all boring and stuff. Anyway, hope you enjoyed my ramblings. I've had to hold my finger down on the R key to talk for ages. I think I need to set this up a little bit better. I hope you enjoyed the WildShrooms server. I'll try to do some more streaming later. Thank you.